journaling lets you release thoughts. A lot of times toxic things that are festering inside of you because you can't talk to your abusive partner, whoever that is. It could be a relative, it could be a parent, it could be your spouse. They don't let you talk. They don't let you get your feelings out. This is a way for you to get them out because if you don't get them out, it will tear you down.
Welcome to the Victim to Warrior podcast.
Warrior Talk. We're John and Melissa, and we are both narcissistic abuse survivors, and our mission is to help other survivors reclaim and rebuild their lives.
Right. Today, we're going to talk about reconnecting with yourself. Now, this came about because of one of your client calls the other day. Melissa had such a profound event happen with one of our clients the other day that we wanted to share it with you.
When we are in an abusive situation, we literally drain everything that we are into making the other person happy because we're trying to fix the relationship. We're trying to fix the other person, and you end up with an empty tank. And so I was talking to this client, and that's what she was saying. She just said she felt so exhausted. Nothing she did worked. Nothing she did was good enough. She was trying all these different things. And so I said to her, there are some beautiful paintings behind you. I was trying to distract her a little bit. And she said, oh, I did those. And I said, well, they're absolutely beautiful. You have a lot of talent. When's the last time you took time to paint for yourself? And she looked down and she was really struggling. And I said, that's your answer. You're not taking time. She couldn't even remember the last time she painted. And that's why our tanks become empty, because we drain ourselves of everything we are trying to fix the other person or fix the relationship, and we neglect ourselves. So let's just talk about some ways to reconnect with
Right. So, we're going to
build your self-love.
Steps that you can take to reconnect with yourself. It's so powerful. But before we do, I want to tell you all, this is our 15th podcast. We are so excited about that. And so if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe and check out those 14 prior podcasts because I am sure there's a topic in there that can really be a benefit to you. So please check that out.
So we need to tell them our other good news. We actually just signed a contract with iHeartRadio and Spotify and Apple. So now our podcast will be streaming through all of those major areas. So we are excited about
So you can listen to it while you're driving.
That's right. That's right. So let's talk about some of the ways to reconnect and start giving yourself some self-love because you deserve it.
This is so powerful. Now, we talk about journaling a lot, but I really want to dive into it again because it's such a powerful thing. And Melissa is a fantastic journaler. So I want her to kind of talk about how she does that so that you can start doing this every single day. Just 5 minutes a day can do wonders.
And people have a negative attitude about journaling if they've never done it before, because it doesn't, just like when John talks about meditating in a minute, when it doesn't come natural, it feels awkward. This is what I use. This is the journal that I use, and I've used it for years. You can get it off of Amazon. It's really inexpensive.
We'll put the link in the description so you can get it right there.
Yeah, and John also uses one more geared toward men. We'll put that one in there too. But journaling lets you release thoughts. A lot of times toxic things that are festering inside of you because you can't talk to your abusive partner, whoever that is. It could be a relative, it could be a parent, it could be your spouse. They don't let you talk. They don't let you get your feelings out. This is a way for you to get them out because if you don't get them out, it will tear you down. It'll ruin your confidence, your self-esteem. It'll muddy your ability to think with clarity. So writing things down, even if it's one sentence, this journal, the reason I like it is because it has your daily goals. It's got what are you grateful for? It's got, list your wins. And honestly, being grateful for one thing is a win. Seriously. So, and we also have journal prompts that we can give you. So DM us or put in the comments. We will get that over to you because sometimes it does take a little bit of, getting used to something before you master it.
Right. And I think that once you start doing it on a daily basis, it becomes a habit. And then you know you can't live without it.
Yeah. Well, it's a place where you can get your thoughts out and you're not interrupted. Nobody is cutting you off. Nobody's telling you, no, that's not what you think. That's not what you feel. Or you're insecure or I don't want to listen or heavy sighs. Your journal won't do that to you.
Right.
It's talk back. No, it won't talk back. So I highly recommend you get a journal and you start doing that immediately.
Right.
But talk about meditate. John is an avid meditator. It didn't come natural to me. I've been journaling for years and years, but the meditation part of it didn't come natural. So he gave me some really good tips. So why don't you share?
Yeah, I love meditating. It's really the first thing I do every morning. I stretch and then I go right into meditating. I meditate in the exact same place every single day, and I listen to really good um, meditations that kind of talk you through your breathing. And there's great music going on that kind of helps you relax and get into a great place. And what this does is it helps you mentally to rid yourself of toxicity in your mind, but also just get clarity. And it helps you focus through the day too. It's your time, and so you need to find a nice quiet area. And I listen to Boho Beautiful. It's on YouTube, and we love the beach, so it's all around ocean sounds and waterfalls and just great things like that that automatically relax you. Now you want to make sure that you're wearing headphones during the meditation because it blocks out all ambient noise, and then you can really hear. And then she'll talk you through exactly what to do. And so you can start off with just 5 minutes every single morning, and then you can kind of build to 10.
And it
But
could be affirmations too.
yeah, it's
It's yeah.
affirmations, what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for, and just really helps you to create an amazing start to your day. I call them stacking wins. In the first hour of your day, if you can meditate, if you can journal, if you can drink your water, you're stacking wins. In that first hour of the day, you already have 4 or 5 wins. You're like, wow, I'm off to an amazing start. So I'd love for you to try meditation. If you have any questions about how to meditate, I'm going to put the link for Boho Beautiful in the description below. Please try them. She's amazing as far as kind of walking you through how to
very
meditate.
soothing voice.
Right.
And one good tip is when John said choose a room and use that same room over, don't choose a room that gives you bad memories. And hopefully you won't say, well, they all give me bad memories. Choose the one that's the least. But even if it's in your closet, if it's, I mean, in your bed, if it's in a chair, if it's out on your screen and porch, find a place that you can have peace, that is quiet, and that becomes your meditation room.
Right.
And that becomes maybe your journaling room too, and your praying room if you pray.
Right.
But use that as a place of refuge. It is your safe place. So that's why he's saying find a place
Right.
and make sure you're comfortable with it and then stick to it.
Yeah, I'm in the same room, in the same chair, at the same time every single day. And it's just an amazing way to
And
start the day.
he can't start his day without that.
Right.
So it's amazing habit to form that gives off positive vibes throughout the day, especially if you had a rough night or a rough day before. It's a great way to wipe the slate clean and start.
Or you have a rough day coming up
Yeah, exactly.
and you want to prepare for that. So, yeah.
Now another thing that we really push is rediscovering your passion. Like just like that client, when I was admiring her artwork and she just talking about it, she just explained different things that she painted and what she was thinking and why she painted it. I could feel her energy coming off. Now, I'm a painter as well. And I gave it up when I was in the narcissistic abusive relationship. It was too difficult. He wouldn't let me have any peace. But that is one of the things I picked back up. And this is, like John and I said, this is the beach. Now, this is one of the paintings that I did. It just reminds me of the beach. And I can get lost in my studio, but it is a passion of mine. It takes away stress. It lets me spend time just thinking about things. And you'd be surprised how uncluttered your mind can be when you go back to something that you really had passionate about. Maybe there's something that you wanted to do that you were never allowed to do, or they made it too difficult. Maybe you want to take up singing or playing an instrument.
Or writing a book.
Yeah, writing a
Or
book.
painting or drawing or whatever your passion is, that you've lost over the years, please reignite that.
Yeah.
It's so critical. Take some time, think about what it is. A lot of you are probably thinking right now, oh my gosh, I haven't done that in years. I have got to start again.
And when you
How do
think
I
of
do that?
it brings that immediate smile because you know how it made you feel when you actually did it.
Dance, yoga,
Yeah.
fitness, whatever it is, hiking, bird watching. There's something that you're passionate about that you used to do that you've missed doing for a
Or
long time.
or you want it to do.
Wanted to do, right?
Want it to give it a chance, and you just never had the time, you never thought you had the time, you were never allowed the time. Now's your time. Take it. This is a chance for you to be selfish because this is a way to get back your self-esteem and your self-confidence. When you have those 2 things, you can make
Right.
tough decisions. You're not paralyzed with fear, you're not stuck. You can actually think with clarity, and that's part of the healing journey
Right.
that we always talk about. One of the things John and I are both passionate about is, prioritizing our self-care, and that is, staying physical. I mean, John has worked out his whole life. I've worked out. I gave it up when I was in the abusive relationship. And then I took it back up because it made me feel better about myself. It gave me energy and it brought my confidence back. What are some ways, if somebody's been out of working out, what are some ways to get back?
Okay, here's absolutely what I recommend. We're getting into a nicer time of year where the weather's going to start changing. It's going to be nice to be outside. So just
Yeah,
walking
yes.
several times a week can really, walking is great physically, but also mentally. It lets you go out there and just clear your mind and just walk.
And you
And
can listen to really good music or affirmations as you're
affirmations while you're walking too. And just start out with 5 or 10 minutes and then build from there. Try to increase every single week. The duration of your walk or the distance of your walk is a great thing. If you're in an area where you can't really do that, you have to exercise inside, that's fine. Just go to YouTube. There's so many great
Yeah.
things, yoga, calisthenic workouts, hip workouts, all sorts of different things that you could, dance workouts, different things.
Beginner workouts, no weights required,
Right.
standing workouts
So
if you
you
have
can-
an injury,
Right.
you know?
Stretching yoga routines you can find on YouTube. YouTube is just a gold mine of workout type. You can get some dumbbells and do some things or just body weight training too. So there's so many great ways to do that. So if you're helping yourself through journaling, meditating, physical activity, and then finding your passion again, that can be life-changing, especially no matter where you are in this situation. If you're still in the abusive situation or you're trying to get out or you've gotten out and are stuck and you just can't move forward, these are the things that can really help break you free from that and to reconnect yourself. And so we really want to announce today, we have our 8-week life transformation method that Melissa and I went through ourselves separately to recover from the abuse that we suffered. But we built this for you. It's an 8-week life transformation method. It is chock
It's truly
full
transformation.
of everything that you need to transform your life. Now, what we're doing now is the first 2 weeks of the 8-week life transformation are free. So you can do week 1 and week 2 before you have to purchase week 3 through 8. We feel like after the second week, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love this. I want more. And we've reduced the price from weeks 3 through 8. So it's very, very affordable. And we do have payment plans, but we wanted you to test drive it first. So we've made it so the first 2 weeks are free. So we're going to put that link below too. So there's no risk to trying it out, seeing if it works for you. We really think you are. We've had lots of people that have gone through it that have been very, very successful in changing their life, getting their strength back, their self-confidence, their self-esteem.
And enjoying 2025.
Right.
Because who wants a repeat of 2024, 2023, 2022? I mean, all the years that we gave up in the abusive relationship, isn't it time for you? Isn't it time that this year is all about you? It really is. You've sacrificed enough. You have given enough. It's time to start taking things back so you can get your strength and self-confidence back. And one of those things is releasing the guilt and shame that we feel. That's part of this 8-week life transformation. It teaches you how to forgive yourself because this was not your fault. And forgiving your abuser does not mean you are excusing their behavior. And you don't have to forgive someone to their face to release the burden off of you that you're carrying, the shame, the regret, the anger. And this transformation program helps you through that. So at the end of 8 weeks, your slate is clean. Your life is on an amazing path to building a dream life that you thought wasn't even possible. It is. Whatever you can imagine can be yours. You just have to put your mind to it. And that's why we're making it so affordable to get into this program to make sure it's something that you believe is going to work for you and then you can go through the rest of the week.
You will be a warrior at the end.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
In fact, I'm going to put the link below, so please check it out. Just go to it's a page on our website, and it tells everything that's included. The financial series is included. The ebook is included. There's so many great things that are included with it that are going to help you rebuild and reclaim your life. So we're so thrilled to offer this free 2 weeks. So please take advantage of it.
And we appreciate you guys following us and tuning into our podcast, and subscribing. So if you haven't, please do that. Like this video, share it with those you think need to hear this message. Put your comments below. We love hearing from you all, and we will see you on our next podcast.